As sad as it is for Duchess Catherine of Montecito, the new game will mostly shock Meghan and Harry as the world watches their whining scenes. The Princess of Wales is busy with a major power struggle. Hello and welcome to the Princess Diana News Channel. Throughout the history of the British monarchy, we will find many honorable and awesome assassins. Queen Mathilde was supposed to be the first queen until her cousin and her 12th-century sexist views got in the way. She eventually fought a bloody 19-year war to ascend to the throne. Another great example is Queen Elizabeth, who was the first to know how to deal with the Spanish Armada and the many men who tried to lure her into marriage. Queen Victoria saw the country enter the modern era. I mean, imagine if a guy had a smile, she'd need more of it. I think we know what's going to happen to him. He will now be sent to the most desolate colony. Queen Victoria wasn't a big fan of women's suffrage, but it's a wonderfully feminist thing to do. And if you're worried, I'm here to introduce the future Queen Catherine, who seems to be following in his footsteps. Over the past few weeks, the Princess of Wales has been busy oozing with new energy, even wearing power suits to prove it. Catherine is now known to be on top of things, touching and all over the place. But recently it's in the middle of the biggest and boldest rebranding we've seen in history. Much of the attention Katerina gets has been on what she wears, but recently we got to see a whole new royal. She built it, calling it her life's work, focusing on the development of young children. 2021 Catherine National Child Care Center. The foundation has a lot of smart people working on it, and earlier this year Catherine hit the London stage in a $40,500 dress. Alexander McQueen Blazer will announce his center's latest achievement. She came out to see everything. Gone are the days of her wearing those overly feminine frogs, which is called shaping us. The aim is to raise awareness of the important role early years play in shaping the rest of our lives, which is what Catherine tweeted and endorsed this social media post. A national ad campaign in movie theaters and on billboards doesn't sound like a campaign to hand out better pencils in kindergarten. Never. Catherine is really getting to the heart of the causes of mental health problems, addiction and even homelessness, but the most fascinating thing of all of this is just how seriously Catherine is taking her professional overhaul and how obviously she is in a bit, and to help her achieve her goals, Catherine has chosen a new private secretary. And it's an interesting choice because usually these types of roles are safe for people who have very good political connections. Catherine decided to choose someone a little unexpected. This week, we found out that she decided to choose the branding and marketing expert Alison Corfield. She used to spearhead Jamie Oliver's free school meals campaign. As a source who spoke with The Time, said Corfield is an unusual fit and a bit out there for Kensington Palace. However, she promised to trick the courtiers and make things a little messy. Someone who has worked with Corfield in the past described him as a ballplayer, a real talker, very passionate, dynamic and really funny. She makes things happen and really drives things in the palace. Personally, I'm pretty excited about this choice, but the fun part is not imagining how crazy the drinks at the palace would be on a Friday afternoon with Corfield in attendance. What does his appointment mean for Catherine's future plans as this new chapter begins? Essentially, it looks like Catherine's not here to just play nice around the edges of some kind of lovely charity work. Instead, she wants to effect real positive change in the UK. After having spent the first decade figuring out exactly how she was going to fit into the royal family, it looks like Catherine is ready to formulate a professional agenda of her very own. There are numerous reports out stating that it was Catherine who was so instrumental in understanding that the linchpin of the work that William and Prince Harry would do was within the area of mental health, and that of course led to the formation of their mental health organization Heads Up in 2016, and at the time that was a radical decision. Now in the years since then, of course, she and William have transitioned to full-time royal duties, and at the same time year after year, Catherine has really cranked things up when it came to her early years work, and now that she's got Corfield on board, it seems like we're go escalate and continue to grow. A royal insider spoke with The Telegraph this week saying what the Princess of Wales is doing is a very clear sign that she is redefining herself. Now that she has this new role, she is extremely strategic and methodical, and she takes her work very seriously, and according to the source, while Catherine comes across as a warm and gentle character, in fact, at her core, she is also very committed to utilizing her position to make the world a better place. Since the Queen passed away last year, William and Catherine are now so much closer to their own time on the throne. And the next decade or two are going to represent Catherine's chance to really make gains in this field and to have the opportunity to really focus on her legacy-defining program before she is expected to take on the role of the Queen. When William becomes king, Catherine's diplomatic and international workload and responsibilities are going to be a lot more demanding, so that means that she really has a limited window of opportunity to change hearts. As she is in the process of changing public funding and choosing Caulfield as her right-hand man, it really highlights how serious the Princess of Wales is. I just hope that right now, as I'm talking, someone out there is expanding their costume business, because she needs more pants for all her efforts at being a fake Duchess. However, Meghan did not achieve anything significant. Harry is the son of King Charles, and I am not trying to offend his family. I'm sorry to say Harry is a piece of rubbish and has serious mental health issues, lives in a fantasy world and needs serious help. I hope that one day she will be saved, but I don't think Meghan can be saved. See, I think she looks like the same movie. Have you ever seen that old movie? Bad Seed? This little girl is just like Meghan Markle. Some people are just born with problems and cannot empathize with others. Well, this is Meghan, and I guess you could say I'm venting my anger because yes, me and them have done something to the royal family. The royal family is doing good things for people all over the world, and I thank them for that. So it is wrong that Harry and Meghan are trying to harm the monarchy. The truth is that sometimes we have a bad place in our family and we just have to cut it out for the good of the rest of the family. I have an aunt in my family who is always trying to get us all in trouble, so you know what we end up doing. We interrupted her and she later killed herself. I think so, if you don't have the ability to take care of others, you can't be a very happy person. The truth is, crazy things happen to a lot of families, and we, the rest of us, just have to figure out how to deal with them. I am delighted that the royal family can move forward in laughter, devotion and service. They are very inspiring and generous people. God bless them. Do you agree with my video? If yes, please let me share with your friends and family. If not, please let me know your thoughts below. Be sure to head over to the Princess Diana News channel for more videos in the comments section. Thanks again for watching. Bye, and I'll be back tonight to see you all.